Yes, I know that I am live. Thank you. What's it gonna look like when I turn the mask on? Try out this camera angle. Get the voice ready. Come on. Wake up. Drink some agua. Some juices. I haven't put my chat on. I feel it inflating my brain. Let's get my chat up so I can see what's happening. Load. I work on model. Yippee. Model work. I make my intimidating way to Aether. Because I want to. Okay, look good. That doesn't sound bad. You can't do that. You cannot. Golden Kappa trade? You can't do that. First of all, hold on. I do need to check. You can't do that. That's not no, because you just gave me subs that you got. That's illegal. And no, I'm not turning my camera on if I hit the goal for this one because it's not ready. It's actually money from you, from model. I hate you. Thank you, Eva. Wow, wow, wow. What the fuck is a golden Kappa train, man? I do need to be April 12th though. I want to get paid because I want to fix this. Get the new, headset piece. Put it back on. Delicious. God, I'm so used to walking as Ivar through here. So now that I'm walking as Victor, I feel so short. Because Ivar has to duck under these. Oh, so sorry for that, chat. Victor honestly feels like he's my height. It's a fight I thought I'd never see.
You know her?
Fought against her once.
Seeming good match.
Okay, that's the end of round one.
Okay,
What are we
well,
thinking, Coach?
Eugene, you're doing a good job. You know, you just got to look out for her right. She's using her right a lot.
Okay. Am I establishing the jab enough?
Yeah, I think you are.
Oh no.
Can you cast, like, make me the same size?
Enlarged person, I could, yes.
Could you?
Could and will is two different things.
Will you?
Sure, I think it'd be funny.
Oh. Break over.
You know what? I'm not going to question the magical bullshittery that is currently happening right now.
Yes, how it go?
That's pretty much what I say all the time.
I just hear magic and I go, ah, yes. No, thank you.
I can't with this man.
So, Mayor, yeah?
Yes.
I get your letter. Told me the horn. I am the scout. A scout, I suppose.
Yes, one of the few that I've contacted for the job that we have coming up.
Yes. Any details? Look for you earlier, but I'll find you.
I believe one other here is also a scout. We can grab them at the same time and do a little meeting here soon. Lumina, I believe. It looks just about equal right now.
And she's playing nice.
Oh, yes, very, very nice.
She's playing very nice.
Eugene's really going at it.
Don't even want to count the amount of times I've had broken ribs.
Hey, what's that? Bug.
Ooh.
Oh shit, is that Lance?
Oh yeah, looks pretty even.
Okay.
Ah, right, they're doing this again. Okay, understood.
Focus.
Alright, that's round two!
They'll start doing mental damage on each other soon.
Okay, 1 minute rest. Okay, water matters for your drink. Fix your breathing first, then you drink. City, Eugene. How am I doing, Coach?
Doing good. They seem to be guarding more up towards the top.
Yeah, yeah, we're hitting high. Make the guard high, make them guard their head. Then we're gonna start working the body, get them gassed out.
Should I
It's not
pick
like
up
they can hear
speed?
this.
Yes.
What's that? Faster? This ride only stops in
Faster.
emergencies. Screaming is not an emergency.
Oh, sure, it's funny. I could also haste.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
It's funny.
Oh. Okay.
She's
I
cheating.
mean, be careful you
Sensitive.
don't
Logic.
accidentally
Can you take
open
harder
any of
punch?
the wounds on your arm.
No, God no.
Eugene.
But you can still do it, and it'd be funny. He won't die.
100% Eugene, let's go.
Faster and stronger.
You already know.
Understood.
Poor boy.
We doing 3 or 5?
Does that enlargement actually keep the same strength, or does it get more strength?
Enlargement gives a little bit more strength, if I remember. Doesn't increase anything else other than your strength by a little bit.
I feel like I personally have zero clue how magic works.
Yes, I know.
I mean, same. Rift will go on for hours about all this complex magical stuff, and it just kind of goes all over my head.
Yeah, that's my twin. My twin just she rambles on for like hours, and I don't have any clue what she's saying.
I mean, it's cute, and I like listening to it. You know, it's kind of cute how smart he is, but you know,
No, I'm gonna tackle you on the ground.
it's just kind of like, yeah, okay.
Cool. Sweeps are legal. It's not over yet. Pilot water mate. I keep myself water cool.
What classes are these two?
One's
Fighter.
a mage, and one's a fighter.
She's a mage? I thought she was a fighter.
No, Eugene's a mage.
Eugene's a mage? I thought Eugene was a fighter.
No, I'm pretty sure he's a
No,
mage.
he's a
He's
fighter.
a muscle mage.
No,
he's a
it's-
mage.
He's. I do
He
not.
went to mage college
What?
and everything.
You just act like one.
I feel like I've been
Eugene's
classifying him as a
martial
fighter for a lot of things.
Let me double check though, but I'm pretty sure he's a mage.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's a fighter. Oh, weird.
See, I thought I knew better.
Oh, is he?
Apparently.
When have you ever seen him use magic? Other than making his sword have that little
Fucking
icicle. I
time.
never see him use magic. He's always
All
using
the
his
time.
fist or his half-broken sword.
A lot. You know, he puts like these ice cubes on his wrist, like fists.
He's consist. You know his hair is always like stiff for is because he's consistently using ice magic.
Hello. That's the end of round 3.
Eugene, are you a
What do think,
fighter?
Coach? Yes.
I told you. I
The
knew it.
fuck?
They
I
thought you
thought
were
you
a
were a
mage.
Well, to be fair, like, he's got the mage college and he knows magic. I thought that was a like.
Well, I'm the Archmage of Muscles.
Okay. What spells have you seen me cast? I'm not a
I'm
mage.
confused. My head hurts.
A lot. I've seen you cast a lot of magic.
I've seen you cast like 2 spells.
2. That's all I know.
2.
Oh no. We've killed him. He's fainted.
Let's see.
Fucking dead.
Maybe
Are we
Thanks,
counting all the
oh.
power words that you've casted?
So glad that
Are we counting the fact that you
perfectly
went into
jammed.
the swamp and just like
Okay, I
Unleash
think that's a minute. Round 4.
horrendous magical explosions?
Doesn't
Like,
haste make you go like for like a
I don't know any
bit
magic.
after
How long does haste
haste?
last?
A minute.
Oh.
I've just been recasting it, don't worry.
Oh,
Ah.
In the middle of the fight, I'll drop it, it'll be funny.
2 more rounds.
uh,
It's only fair.
you're trying to kill her. She has lots of
I was already
paperwork to
balancing.
do.
On his level.
Well, you can balance more. And have more fun instead of just fighting like a, you know, wimpy child.
Damn, you just called him a wimpy child?
Eugene is weak. You should
What the
underestimate him
fuck?
more.
I'm just saying the way they're holding back their punches, they're like...
I mean, 90% of the time they have to hold back their punches if they're sparring someone, because otherwise they're going to send someone into the stratosphere.
they'll be fine. It's Aether. They can't die here. You can't even die down in Redwall. They'll be fine.
Okay, good luck, Eugene. It's impossible for you to lose. You got this.
You haven't seen them launch someone off the island.
Oh, then they'll just teleport back to the Nexus.
Yes, but it's funny to watch someone just go off the island and then obviously have to come through the Nexus.
I think it's more funnier if they go off the island, half dead, and then spawn, or come back at the Nexus. And they're just laying there.
So, we're not allowing kicking, right? Straight boxing.
I mean, you can kick if you want. It's not really my thing.
I mean, I don't know how funny that is.
I wonder why it's not his thing. He looks like he has a nice pair of legs to, you know, use for nice, lovely kicks.
I feel like his ice powers keep his legs stiff.
Oh, so he doesn't fall over. Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps the center of balance up.
Some people better on the ground.
I don't know if I can theoretically do this where I am.
Okay, alright, come on. Center of the ring, come on.
I feel like you're gonna cause an injury, but okay.
I feel like someone's already injured and should be taking it easy, Eugene.
Even then, it's not gonna look good. Oh shit. I can't do it in. It's staying on my head. Strange.
Oh my god.
You just ready yourself and you... Like that, why is it that hard? What the fuck? There's a cat somewhere! Ghost cat! Oh, I feel like it's right here. Hello, ghost cat. It's my companion. You just can't see it. No way I can.
Do you need to get like a psychic evaluation done on you?
No.
Are you sure? I can
Yes,
do
I'm
that
sure.
for you.
It's
I'm
fine.
100%
You heard it.
right.
You heard it. You heard the cat.
No,
I'm
I
deaf.
didn't hear
I can
anything.
sense it.
Yes, exactly. It's right here.
Go get this cat.
Okay, let me remove the ghost cat from the premise. Okay, no. It feels like it's latched onto something on the wall. I feel like there's like some sort of cushioning here. So that way if I fall over I don't hurt myself, and I feel like he's latched onto it and won't let go.
Oh.
Step number 2. Grab object he doesn't like. This is my metal thingy that you can't see either. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. He's out of here. He ran off that way.
Understood.
Scared the shit out of me. Let me shut my 3-dimensional door. It doesn't allow him to come into my bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sound insane or anything. It's fine. If you need a checkup for up here, you let me know, okay?
Time ravage.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
I don't know what that is.
I don't have any clue what that is.
No, not at all. You have no idea.
Zero clues.
Hi, Silent.
Defend yourself at all times. Stay away from the power hand, Eugene.
You know what? I'm not going to just keep the learning simple weapons and fighting monsters. This is too complex for me. People are just weird.
My jaw.
Just find
Oh,
the
look,
weak
he's
spots and
down.
then just like...
Ow. I have 2 seconds to get up.
Do you need healing,
I
Eugene?
mean, I already know that.
Can we get a 10?
Good.
I'm the healer. I
10,
know all the
9,
parts that are gonna
8,
kill you in like 5
7,
seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ding, ding, ding. Turn around for.
Okay. Oh, I got lazy with the guard there, coach. It just caught me, boom, right on the chin.
Yeah,
with the
I
slip.
saw that. Are you? Are you? Are you?
I'm
okay?
dropping haste.
You sure?
You're that's fine. I'll just use all of my mana to circulate water through myself, cooling all my muscles.
If
Can
I
get
use
a
my
rope?
water to
Oh.
stop you, okay? A 10.
I can still fight.
Yo, drink, ready? We
Are
got
you
you, hold on. Just...
sure? Because I mean,
Yo, drink, it's water, hydration, right? Yeah, drink, go on.
You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Victor?
Stamina potion.
Victor, you seem like the type of person who would lie.
So you'll be fine. See, I'm happy I didn't mix that up for my other green potion, which is malice. And that wouldn't have been good.
Your water tastes like shit.
I mean, if you think about it, Red Wolf doesn't have any public bathrooms.
No, it does not.
Of course it tastes like shit.
We used to go in the crystal, but now...
why do you have to bring that
can't
up?
leave it.
I just made Triss realize that most people, if they've used the bathroom in Redwall, they either have to come up here or they have to go into the ocean and shit in the ocean. And now there's just
Just
little
go down the
shits floating in the ocean.
No, you just throw it into the lava in Inkotop. Everybody knows that.
That's true. You could just lean over the edge.
Off a squat on the railing. Round 5.
I mean, don't you think
Welcome
Red
to
Wolf
Aether.
smells a little bit strange?
Round 5. Round 5.
No, they've
I'm
been
not
there for
thinking
so
about
long.
this.
Someone.
They're nose blind to it.
I'm just
makes
ignoring
sense.
this.
Leave it all in the ring.
So, since we got so much time,
Say again.
Do you think nature mages use their magic to make it just kind of like instantly like go into the ground and kind of fertilize?
You know what? It would make great fertilizer.
It would. Maybe I should start
So don't
shitting in a bag
romance.
and giving it to my nature mages. Leave it at the front doorstep.
Maybe you should. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or you know what you do? That's even funnier. You can get a prank in and give them shit. You put it in a bag, and then you light it on fire, and then they go and they stomp it out.
Understood. I mean, to be fair, you have a farm, don't you? In
We
Redwood?
do. That's the new thing. I'll
Yeah.
just have all my guards go shit in the farm.
Exactly.
I'm
there
not
you
shitting
go.
on a farm, okay? Like,
But your
You're-
feces will help with the crop product.
You would want to help Brian, right? I feel like he's a good friend of yours.
I-
Like, well, all the good it would do.
shitting on...
I think they're deciding. They haven't sent a retort back. They just looked at me and my very
Is this
charismatic
gonna
nature
be
is
another,
working.
like, voluntold thing that, you know...
You know, I'm kind of glad that
Kind of like how you promoted me?
Hunter's Call, where we have.
I could
bathrooms
just do that,
with
couldn't
actual
I?
Toilets in our own homes.
God damn it.
Do you think people on this island, when the bathrooms are full, they just shit off the side of the island? What's below this island?
I don't know.
I think it's just an ocean, isn't it?
Maybe?
Probably.
It'd be really funny if there was like some sort of like town or land down there and it's just like little droplets just falling off and just hitting people. The town praises the shit god.
Man, that just... You know, a lot of people used to tell me that Aether was right above Redwall.
People used to tell me that too, it's not true at all.
From what I'm aware, there's actually quite the distance between Redwall and Aether.
There is. That's why there's a nexus between it, not just like a drop-off point where you fall off and the magic catches you.
Mm.
No, if you fall off this island, you're dead. If you don't get brought back.
That's why you need to be careful in Hunter's Call for, because if you do fall off the island, you are dead.
Yeah. Imagine...
I'm
even
so
if
sorry,
there is an
Silent.
ocean below, dropping from this height, which is...
Splat.
You just go splat.
Yeah.
The amount of force you'd be going at by the time you hit the ocean,
It would be like
hitting
concrete. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen the same thing before. A little research where it says that water is like concrete when you hit it at a certain,
Yeah.
No, just dive head first. At least it'll be less painful that way.
Oh, yeah. Yep. If you're falling from this height, head first.
Yeah. If you want to survive, maybe legs first, but...
But then you have to have a completely relaxed body, and the chances of you having a completely relaxed body is very slim.
Very slim.
Is one of you
Oh. Are you... Maybe it's time to, like, throw in the towel, Eugene?
This is where you feel it for the next 2 days.
You'll be fine. Wow, look at that. He made Archerus lay down.
Ah, he may have lost, but, you know, he fought well.
It's still a win in my book.
Very long fight.
Maybe Eugene should join the guard. I do need to ask as if he's given me the grain that Asmodeus promised me.
It's a little too late now.
No, it's a weekly thing. That's why they have the building down in Redwall. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it. Asmodeus didn't want to pay taxes.
Ah, okay, I see.
So, he pays food. Which is still a tax, I just didn't say that.
Do you need a healer? Eugene?
I think that person, Artress's friend, is a healer, so they're fine.
Did I do cool?
You
The,
did cool.
I was up on the cards, right, until I got knocked out.
Good job.
Yep.
See, I was gearing up to come to the Tower of Purgation to come get you. But then the guy said he let you go.
Trusted individual would risk his life for me.
Well, you're helping me.
Yeah, I know.
Good news, everyone. He doesn't have any broken ribs.
It's just this one's a bit bruised.
Hmm.
You probably should rest.
Probably.
Like every time I tell you, you should probably rest. And then you go, no.
Probably.
And then
Yeah,
you
he'll
go
be
fight
fine.
someone else.
Mm. So who's next?
Oh my god.
No, you probably don't want to.
Maybe you should take a rest.
I'm good, sir. it's only training.
Gee, maybe take a rest. You know, maybe challenge him when you're more rested up.
You know, I would challenge you, but I don't have the fucking energy to even deal with that right now. And at best, all I can do is throw sand at you.
Just go to sleep. There we go. He's resting on sand.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
Well, what do we do with him
at
now?
least he has forced rest. We could time to a
Yeah,
bed.
put him on a bench.
So we
What
have
we
an
do with
ink
people
pen.
when
We
hunters go
could
when they can't stay rested.
draw things on his face.
1 second. Ink. Thank you.
I killed him. What are you gonna do about it?
Great.
But he just made him sleep because, you know.
No witnesses.
We're gonna go spar. It's fine.
I don't know. You witnessed this. I don't want people to witness my murder.
Oh no.
He's kidding?
Oh, why would I ever be kidding,
No, he's
Twist?
being
Just use
totally
this.
legitimate.
Use this.
That's boring. I'll just tell him to disintegrate.
Do a pulse.
That's even more
Then you
boring.
don't get any action.
Do a pulse.
Yes, there's a pulse.
Yes.
Yeah, good job in killing him.
He's
You
like
want to see
super
him
good.
die?
Sure.
I can't die, Victor.
I'm pretty sure.
Power
he's
word.
out of here.
Forgot, Eugene, I have poison.
Pretty sure people don't die here. They just kind of again, you know.
I feel like I could very much cast something that could go through that, but we won't. I feel like a certain spell that starts
We
with a
won't go
W would probably. However, I think there's like a binding on my soul that doesn't allow me to
Oh, but
cast
I feel
that.
like if you did that again, I wonder
die.
what would happen.
I wonder what would happen.
I can't die. It's impossible.
Yeah, I know, he's correct. What if I drain all the blood from
I
his
have the
brain?
bullet. I have the
I
bullet with my
would-
name on it.
Recommend
Therefore, I
not
can't
doing
die.
that. Because he might actually die.
Get up.
Ow, I just kneed myself in the head. What the fuck?
Man,
I mean, you need about 3/4 of your blood.
yeah, if you lose a quarter, you
I
die.
used to take all my blood out for Asmodeus anyway.
It's like
You
the
need
it's
about
the,
you
it's the best strategy. If you have water magic and you stab someone, You use your water magic to control their blood because, you know, their blood is made out of, you know, water and other stuff. And then you can just make them bleed faster.
Wait, I'm a water mage.
You could very realistically learn how to control someone's blood. Congrats.
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
You need training. Otherwise you will kill someone.
Sorry, Tris. Fine.
You know what's the funnier part of this magic? I can make someone blush on control. You just point at them, and you make the blood flow to their face.
That's funny.
No, you can't.
Oh, you...
Oh.
God damn, I shouldn't have said anything.
Are you a water mage as well?
Yes. And metal.
Ooh, do you have any more cool tricks I can use my water magic to enhance my fighting ability? I'm currently a water-cooled machine. And I have infinite electrolytes.
Keep water on you. Like a water skin.
Okay.
That way at any point you can open it. And you can throw the water out of there, turn it into a big spike. You always have your supply of what you need.
Or I can spit on people.
Yes.
That, I mean, yeah, that is another thing
What
you could
about
do is...
creating a needle from your spit, so you
Yeah,
spit needles out?
yeah, you very realistically could. I
That's-
hate that. That is disgusting.
Like little bullets, just.
Yeah.
So I just need a pipe, and then I can have a blowgun.
You should do that. I think that'd be really cool.
Like that.
Yeah, and then... Shoo.
That was loud.
What other magic do you
Sorry.
have?
Not you.
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, hang on. Hold on. I have 2 other spells. Well, apart from creating ice. I need a bookmark. Sorry. Fear spell! It's only level 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrified.
And then I learned, someone taught me this one in New Lockport, but I was told to never use it. Oh no, not that one. Sorry, miscast. Yeah. That's one of my banned spells.
This is it.
Lucky that was only over Victor. What does that spell do?
Huh? I guess we'll
That
never
other
know.
spell.
I guess
They're
we will
forced-
never know.
You're forced to kiss.
I don't make the rules.
But I was... That's what the spell... That's why I was told to never use it. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Mwah.
Yeah,
It
that'll
doesn't
do
say
it.
where you have to do it.
No, but it's gotta be immediate. That's what's the... We
Understood.
can't just... save it up.
You guys don't just carry pocket coal with you? It's very slow.
I do.
I don't
Well, I
even want
guess-
to say what I carry with me.
Well, thanks to Lord
Also, I feel
Asmodeus.
like someone's
Here, you want some candy?
voices are broken.
I caught these a while ago. 6 bats!
Oh.
5
I may have
bats.
just killed one.
And then we also have my... Whoa! Arcane Binding Spell!
Oh.
I have an
One of my
Arcane Binding
inquisitors gave me
spell.
this.
Oh,
Ah!
now
A
that's just...
tomato. There we go.
Tomato?
Here, I have a drink.
Tomato.
Victor, you want to try it?
A what?
Tomato.
really
Tomato.
hard.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Tomato. Tomato.
Kept going.
Tomato. Tomato.
Tomato.
Don't I have the same thing?
Tomato.
Uh-oh.
Tomato.
Yeah, see?
It vanished before my very eyes.
I have no
That's because
clue
it was
what
an
is
illusion.
Ooh.
Ooh. Smoke bomb. Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? Where's
Oh, I
everyone
was going to
going?
actually go over there and smack that area. I'm so glad I stopped myself.
Shower sparks. Yeah. Oh, that's not sparks. Let me try that again. Let me try that. There you go.
That's confetti.
Outlet sparks.
See, all of you can turn invisible. All I can do is just.
I can't even do that.
What the hell? What even is that?
Smoke bomb.
You can do that with your water magic.
What is it?
Create steam.
Well, the thing is, I can't turn invisible.
No, I can't.
They're just fast.
Ah.
Sorry, I just don't.
I just... I probably could.
Why you
I probably could.
That would probably hurt a lot, but it's fine.
Dickhead.
Beach ball. Boing.
Yeah. Gee, I'm a fire elemental. It's like ice words me. You dickhead.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the coal. I'm gonna.
Of course.
So,
Hi.
so things are fine here. I just saw smoke everywhere.
We had it handled.
No, there was
Yeah,
no
that was my smoke
explosion.
bomb.
You have smoke bombs?
Yes.
Who doesn't know where one of the
It's gonna
smoke
happen
bombs? There's something in.
Oh.
Who doesn't have There you go. But no, I didn't know you had smoke bombs. Nice.
Hmm. Oh, do you want me to hold that?
Is this loaded? It is.
Well, now it's not.
Not anymore.
Yes. Safety
I mean, you
first.
probably could have just checked
Smoke
to see if
bomb.
you had wadding in it.
It was a dud.
Kicked up a lot of dust though. Thrown really hard. Just me?
It's fine. There's flash powder in here somewhere.
Why?
Oh, I have some of that. I mean, nobody gave me that. Don't
What?
don't check my pocket.
Have you been flash powdered before?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I've been flat fired before.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I flash powdered all of my
Doesn't
guards.
necessarily work. Oh, but it doesn't. Go ahead.
How do I become a guard?
overly
How do I
work.
become an inquisitor?
Oh, Inquisitor, that's a whole nother thing. To become a guard, you talk to one of my captains, my commander. The Redwall Guard, that is.
Oh, I'm already the captain of the Redwall Guard. Well, I'm the captain.
Oh, the captain's captain, I
I
see.
did have. Yeah, I did have an armband, but somebody took it off and burnt it.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
I
people
think
are
that
mean.
means your right of being captain of captains is been revoked.
Trist,
You'll
am
have
I a
to
good
fight.
captain?
Well, I mean, you haven't introduced yourself to the mayor yet, so I mean.
You wanna try my drink?
Yeah,
It's very
at
good.
Any of our trainings.
Yo, that's
Well, yeah,
ass.
because I out.
Oh, it's not acid, it's
You know, I-
malice.
I
Very
brought-
different.
But you
Can I
gotta
have
lead
some
from the
malice?
front.
It's not
But I
that
could be
bad.
a
Oh,
covert
no.
operations manager. You don't know what the captain does. It's above your pay grade.
Do I know what the captain does? Is it above my pay grade?
No, you know what the captain does.
Yeah, I do.
We've discussed it at length. Remember?
Yeah, you wouldn't know, squad lead.
Mm.
Congrats, captain.
No, wait, no, I'm not getting promoted again. What? I'm still learning how to be a squad lead. You can't make me captain.
How, Captain?
If you
Commander.
want to be captain, can I be captain?
No,
No.
don't
And then
you-
I can be
don't-
captain.
don't you-
Oh, I gotta collect all of the titles.
I
I'm
promoted
so
them
glad
without
that I
them
don't
knowing,
have to
and
worry
then they
about
didn't
guard
like it.
stuff.
Now they're a
Well,
squad lead.
thing.
Oh, cool,
Mine's their steroids, they're no bit
congratulations.
more concerned. No, dude.
Okay, so can I be petty officer Deputy Lieutenant Deluxe Eugene of the Inquisitor Guard.
If you can drink this whole
We
thing.
already have like 3 captains.
What is that?
Hmm.
Or at least I'm hoping he's joking.
You want to smell? You probably will figure it out really fast.
Great poison.
What is that?
It's malice.
Can I have a sip? I want some malice. It sounds nice. I don't harbor any negative feelings towards anyone.
No?
Promise.
I feel like that just burnt my nose off.
Not even
Yeah,
the people
no,
that
that
sentenced
does
me and
not
all my
smell
fair
good.
friends to death.
I mean, you won't die if you drink it. It's true you can't die in Aether, but
I can't die anyway because I have the bullet with my name on it. Therefore, I
it's
can't. be
true.
shot
I
by it.
should just let him drink it, shouldn't I?
I will kick you if you let them drink it.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Please, please, please.
No,
wanna
you
drink-
won't be affected
kick
by
you
it.
twice if you let them.
What do I get if you drink it?
Fighting. A good laugh.
That is true. It would be a good laugh.
I will attempt to
Um,
lick your knees.
One thing from my pocket. This unreasonable amount of pocket lint.
It's a good deal. Poculent can be used
A
for certain
yo-yo?
things. You can use it to start
Yeah,
fires.
Go ahead. Make sure your knees are straight for me.
Yeah, a yo-yo or this cool rock I found. It's a garnet.
Alright, just a sip.
Okay, I was going to kick you.
So, how dead is he?
I'm not affected. I'm the best. I can hold my drink.
Just give it time.
what is
Sometimes people malice will slowly start making you bleed from all of your facial regions, and then all of your organs will shut down eventually.
Oh no.
We should
I
probably
can parry
get
it.
him to a healer.
I'm right here.
I'm kind of curious to see what will
I can
happen.
parry it.
He won't die. He'll be fine.
I can parry it, sir.
Oh shit.
I can parry it.
What's with you and your high rolls?
I don't know. It's 3 19s in a row.
Okay, what I'm gonna do
Hold
is
on.
I'm gonna flush
Here's the
all
next-
of my remaining magic as water
the next
through my
roll you
body to
need.
try and
Okay.
hyper destroy all of the potion. Neutralize it. It's called
Hey, Eugene,
science.
do you want a tasty snack?
No, I'm focusing.
He's holding on longer than most.
I'm the most.
Then
powerful.
again,
I'm
he
the
did drink
Archmage
it,
of
and I
muscles.
didn't put it into his bloodstream by
Eugene
using it on a
drank
knife.
whole entire bottle of malice.
Yeah, I overheard.
I'm the
I
universe's
overheard.
strongest,
It's,
strongest.
I'm trying to think how the best way to get it out of him blood, like his body would be. It would be making him throw up, right?
No, it's
Not
way
the
too
blood.
late.
So I'm
It's a bit
starting
too
to
late
feel not
now,
so
yeah.
good.
I
I don't feel super great, sir.
Everyone
Tommy
realizes
feels
I'm a
funny.
practical healer, not a medical healer, right? And I'm trying
Yes.
to figure out how to.
Oh no.
You could bloodlet him.
Are you bleeding? Yeah, that's the blood.
I think I just coughed up a little blood.
Yeah, let's.
Maybe we should get him to the healers.
I think I'm no. I think I'm gonna tank it. I think the worst is behind
Well,
me.
They are a healer, so.
Oh well.
For anything you do,
Yeah.
There it is. Come on. We're moving over to the
Help
benches
me.
over here.
No, I can do it. I'm fine.
You know what? I am surprised. It's like a whole minute or two.
it's a good little while.
Why did you let him drink that?
He grabbed it from my hand. I don't know what you mean. I had no choice.
You mean like how someone can just grab your gun?
Do I have a gun? I shouldn't have a gun.
You do have a gun.
On your back.
Don't know what you mean. It's always my rapier's always been there. And no, you can't take it. She did melt magic to take it out. He does not look okay over there.
No, he doesn't.
It's fun. It's a good
No, he
experience.
doesn't.
You know, you've heard stories of kings that drink a little bit of poison each day to get used to the immunity. It's kind of like that, except to the extreme.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of the walking example of that, but I haven't drank like an entire bottle of poison. Usually that was like.
Oh, it
over a
is.
long
It is
period
the
of
second
time.
worst poison anyone can make.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Right below purple worm poison, and that's hard to get because you need to kill a purple worm. So.
So probably one of the poisons that would even do me in.
Probably would do most people in, yes.
They're working on it.
I'm thoroughly surprised.
Hopefully he doesn't die.
He can't.
Well,
He won't.
like,
He'll be
how
fine.
would that work with the protections? Like, does he like?
Well,
nearly
so
die, but
technically
doesn't die?
so the protections will realize that you are in a critical state, about to die, and then it will use magic to stop you from dying. So think of a way of it's probably going to be using some sort of nature potentially to nullify the poison, I would assume. I don't know exactly. That's what I guess. He's fine. He's got a trusted healer with him.
Right.
I would never let him die.
I know, but still.
It's a really ominous thing to say as you're.
As I pull a sword out, yes, I know. I've never, ever let him die. Not at all. Yeah, no. See, he's still alive, moving. I should probably go give him the anti-poison.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea, yeah.
A lot better. He's not bleeding as bad from his eyes or his
Drink
nose
this.
or his mouth.
What is that, super malice?
No, it's the anti-poison.
Oh.
He'll be fine soon.
You know, I rolled a 60. He was actually fine.
Well, now he's double fine.
Remember a friend of mine who's an alchemist said that there has to be different vectors.
I'm such a
that
good
goes
human.
through. Not all poisons can be, what's the word? Well, have a different effect if ingested instead of applied to a weapon and, like, when it wounds somebody, it's...
Because it's going directly into the veins. It's more effective when, more effective when it goes straight into the bloodstream, as that's where most poisons are going to make their way. However, there are different poisons. There's one that is better when ingested because it does something to the stomach mainly, or the organs as it passes through versus going into the bloodstream. That one specifically is one you're supposed to use on a blade and then cut them with it, but it can still be absorbed into the bloodstream if drunk.
I see.
There are some poisons that can work through the skin, but typically those take a lot longer to work.
Yes.
Those are more for long-term assassinations, particularly where you want, someone to slowly die, make it look like they're getting sicker and sicker until they eventually die. Make it seem like they got some kind of illness.
I'm severely out of my depth. But it does come with a question. This creature that's apparently in this island, is that the same one that is responsible for that scale we found way back?
Wouldn't know. Who did we give that scale to anyway?
Then we gave it to Calbanda after he managed to put it in a box.
I mean, I kind of got knocked out. Like, there was some weird magic with the scale. As soon as I picked it up, I just went.
This sounds a bit similar, because we theorized it was from a creature that was in the island, and it was draining everybody's magic the moment it touched that scale. If it's the same creature, then...
It does sound like it from what I heard from the
correctly-
meeting.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, touching it is going to be a problem, which means that anybody who's attempting to fight it in melee is going to have a hard time. And if it eats magic, then magic weaponry and spells ain't going to really do much against it.
Not
And given
necessarily.
the size, I don't know if any... No?
Because remember, the Daedra also have magic resistance where magic doesn't work on them. However, enough magic used will actually cause them to overexert. That's how you actually get Daedric Steel, is by hitting them with enough magic. When they die, the part of them, the way I look at it, is imagine an entire field around my body, and as you hit it with magic, it pushes in. So, now you have a little section of magic when it's pushed in when they die, that this piece of metal will drop off. Kind of similar. I feel like there is a chance that if you were to hit this creature with enough magic at a single location, you could cause damage to it.
Okay. I was mainly thinking of the alternative, just in case that don't work. But then again, that requires the sourcing of enough poison that it would affect its own immune system. As it were.
Probably wouldn't work. But who knows?
No? Yeah.
Well, it depends. A lot of larger creatures are very resilient to poison. You would need... the entire building to be full of poison.
Okay.
And obviously that's expensive unless you get weak poison. If it's weak poison, that's barely going to do anything because, well, it's weak.
Yeah. That's true. Okay. I mean, I think folk know more about it than I do, so refer to expertise. But yeah, I was just thinking this all sounded slightly familiar from what I remember. It's just that when we first got that scale, it wasn't so much a case of there being a barrier by which it was stopping things dead. It was actively like because it's effectively eating magic. Although I suppose enough magic in a system of that nature might tend to overload it in a similar fashion, I guess.
Also depends on what type of magic it uses. Let's say if it has a specific affinity that it has, if you get runes of the opposite affinity, activate them and throw them in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, as I was saying to Julian earlier, the chances of me being here for the actual fight are fairly slim, but if that's the case, if I can't make it, then what I will do is I will endeavor to bring along supplies so that it will at least make the aftermath a bit easier to deal with.
Exactly.
Well, I think I'm gonna go stretch my legs. Nice talking to you both.
Of course.
Yep. And if you need an expert with poison, you know who to talk to.
Of course. Thank you very much. Take care.
Well, I guess I'm not expert, but I know my thing too, I guess.
You can look at a poison and identify it from your background. I can make the poisons.
It's fine, he's been tied to a tree.
I can break these cuffs.
I'm very tempted just to break them and have you guys chase them around, but I won't be that mean.
That's fine, I can break them.
Honestly, at this point, we've offered to take them off him. He's just wanting to break them himself at this point.
This is something I gotta do. Are they cold enough yet?
Okay, if you have a mana burn, you're getting it taken care of now.
Anything to store mana in. It won't take
If you have a mana burn, you should get it treated before it actually affects you for longer duration.
Small, but it's there.
have mages absorb mana into
that's
the
not so
crystals
bad.
and send them back.
Well, walk me through
So-
the process here.
We don't lose out on the energy
So
in it,
essentially, what
because
we're
we're
doing
trying to
is
exhaust
we're
it.
just taking
I
these
want to
conduits
get
that
as
are
much of that energy
insane.
back to the island.
essentially
here.
the weave is like snapped back at it. We're trying to put it all back where it's supposed to be.
I
And
told
I'm
him
not
about
the
you,
worst
so
idea I
Phil,
have
he has something to talk to you about.
My concern with that is
Yeah, once you get over the like putting dead creatures together that are not the same creature, like dissecting a creature, then putting a different part of it to a different part.
You got my letter, and I know you got my letter because you walked up to me earlier.
Yeah.
I know you both are asking for information on what is going to be scouted. And if you want my honest answer, I have no clue. What we do know is that the area it's in is a high elven city, which is... Everything I was able to figure out is that the main elven city is fine. It is not under attack. It is still holding. However, the area outside of it has been all corrupted by the Daedra. We have, at the same time, we have both you guys as scouts, and also a different group as diplomats to go in to talk with the High Elves and do all that fun business with that, while you guys are going to go in and scout and see what is happening.
Corrupted hell by Aether. What they do?
Corruption magic. So creatures will go from
Oh.
a cute little bunny to a cute little bunny with teeth that will jump at you and try to rip your throat out.
Right. Simple enough.
We do have Valerie, if either of you have met her, who is going to be leading the party, because she is going to be trying to talk with some of the animals to help out, because, you know, animals, they see quite a lot if they know the land. And any animals that aren't corrupted, speak with them to see what's happening. But if there are no animals to speak with, then you guys have to do it all yourself.
Alright.
So, that's all the information I have. That's why you guys are scouts. Because I have not been told nearly anything. Then again, high elves are very stuck up. I don't know if you're a high elf, but what elf? Close enough, sure.
Should we expect a fight?
I would, yes. Just in case. Never found out. Let's see. Preparing to fight is always good, in case you guys get caught. But if you get caught, run the hell out of there, because there are going to be so many Daedra all over you that you don't want to fight. You want to leave, because if you get captured, then I have to deal with not only my captain of the Red Wall Guard being captured, but 6 more people, and that does not look good on myself.
Yes.
And also, I
So
don't
no
want people to
reason back
die.
you for a fight. Just hide.
I will probably hand some sort of runestone, that if something does go wrong, you activate it. I will come in and try to help you hold them off, but it's the most that we can do.
Okay.
Because the High Elves do not want anyone helping them with this issue because they feel like they can deal with it themselves. That's why we have diplomats going in to convince them to give us a plot of land, because I do not think they will be able to do it themselves. However, High Elves are stuck up and they are very up their own ass.
Right. Alright then, and pay. What we get pay for this?
If you require pay, or you will leave and not do the group, I can supplement a bit. However, you do have to realize that this is the case of taking out Deja, because currently they are trying to infect the whole world type of deal.
I know.
So hopefully more...
But this... I have silvers.
He's quite passionate. Sagging.
Okay. Well then I will pay. We will speak on what the pay is, depending on... I'll do this. Whatever information you find, I will pay for it.
Good.
If you don't find any information,
Alright.
you'll still get paid a bit, but not as much as if you find out every single little detail about the land. It'll give you a bit of an incentive to go find stuff, and if you don't like coin, I'm sure I can give you some sort of small, mundane, magical item. Something with the coin.
That is can be.
Or if you're water metal mage, I could teach you a spell. Maybe. We'll see.
Not either, but one is good.
Mainly for your entire group. Give them that option.
Alright.
Any other questions?
No.
Alright, that's it. You guys
Alright,
can
so-
go back to your day. That is the first time I've seen someone with, facial tracking. Sorry about that. Just woke up. But it's so expressive seeing people with facial tracking.
So is the stone road.
Damn, if
It's
only
those
I knew
are
what
fast.
magics.
This is a dude, just do what Miyako does.
Eugene, are you thirsty?
I can be both.
Yes,
Of course.
anything for you, sir.
No.
As soon as I need my soul back, I'll just
Oh,
He's insane. He'll
I'm
drink anything.
parched.
Oh, you're parched? Well, there's water right there.
Oh, I got my own magic.
Exactly.
Look, you're helping me out, so I'm just trying to do my best to do what you say. You're the number one guy, dude.
There.
If you call me mayor, I'm gonna
Nexus
slap
Merchant
you.
District is, ridiculous.
What is my name?
Victor.
Better.
Any last name, if I may ask?
Victor.
Understood?
Victor.
I would recognize them though because they were in one of the Aether Chronicles. So-
They were in one of the Aether Chronicles. Are we in one of the Aether Chronicles right now?
No, I mean the newspaper. There was a thing about.
Oh yeah,
the
we do
mayor.
have a newspaper called the Aether Chronicles.
Mayor
Are you
Victor.
thirsty?
Anyway, you
Always.
were to destroy a evil villain.
Folks call me Boney Mahoney.
Boney Mahoney?
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah,
Don't take
Before
things from
they-
strangers.
I'm gonna destroy the world.
Are you a fae?
I did.
No, but well, go on. Drink it then. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, ask Eugene what happened. He drank it.
Hey, it's fine. He can't die. He will just stay
Eugene,
in that
what
like
happened?
split second of before death
Well,
until somebody fixes him.
He bled from every orifice.
yes.
Oh my god.
His organs didn't shut
I've been
down because we
working on a
saved
new
him in
spell.
time.
I've been working on a spell called Period Pains and Period Crimes.
I will get that banned instantly.
Why?
It'd be sexist to ban it.
Why?
People go through it regularly. It's a normal human thing.
Yeah, but if you're inflicting it on someone, it's almost like men butt crack or testicular torsion.
Fireball is worse. Fireball can kill people.
That's
So
not the
why is
point.
Fireball not banned?
The point is
What's the point?
inflicting unnecessary pain on someone that isn't meant to kill them.
It's a disabling spell.
Yeah,
if you ever cast
Okay, but
that,
there's hold person, entangle, web. There's a bunch of different disabling spells that do this in a variety of ways. So it's not like there's only one way to.
is
skin a
inflicting
cat.
pain?
Most spells people use inflict pain.
Hold person, a disabling spell, is a lot different than menstrual cramps.
That's probably a better word for it. Yeah, I'll use that one.
Yes, no worries. Actually.
All right,
I see your
let's try out your spell then.
Yeah.
Menstrual cramps.
And here I thought the worst issue we had here was people using power to eat too much. Oh God!
You wanna know how it feels like? I don't. I just made blood flow down to your lower region, start cramping up every muscle, because I know how to do that.
Oh God, my rectum!
So yeah, how about you don't go around and cast menstrual cramps on people? Because I feel like a lot of people will not be very happy with you.
Not casting it casually.
They're trying to get a combat spell called menstrual cramps to cast on enemies to disable them, instead of just learning hold person.
I know hold person. It's boring.
Is it?
Yes.
Because if you
It
hold
never
person,
works.
oh, I took your book. Take your book back. Hold person.
My book.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And now see how much easier it is if I go in. Now you're dead. Just do that instead.
Difference in power level. If I cast hold person, most of the time people will break out of it pretty damn quick. Menstrual cramps, it's just pain. They just hit the floor and they're in agony. It's like when I fought Nox, I kicked him in the balls, and then he
Then
fell
just
to the
kick
ground,
them
and
in
I
the
just kept kicking
balls.
them in the balls. Yeah. Then they wear cups, and then I have to cast heat metal on the cup.
So do that. There's solutions around it. You are not
Is that
casting
banned? Is that
menstrual.
banned?
No.
Is that banned? Heat metal on someone's. But that's unnecessary pain.
You are tempting fate here. Hey you. Would you appreciate if this mage cast menstrual cramps on anyone?
Of course not. No.
All forbidden spells are just things mages don't want to be hit by. Hypocritically. They're just spells the
Are you a
power will
mage?
hypocritically tell you not to cast.
No, I'm not.
Do you want to be hit by
that's
menstrual
fucked up.
cramps? Exactly.
No.
Do you want to be hit by fireball?
Also, no.
So is fireball
Please tell me.
95% water.
Is it... So, you, other mage, come here. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you find the making of a new spell called menstrual cramps offensive in any way?
Say yes.
It's like, you know, if I were to cast testicular torsion.
It's a banned spell. If you do that, you will be sent to the Tower Purgation. Don't go there. It's not a nice place. They didn't like it when I
Would be
casted
the same
spells.
thing, I think. I feel like it would be the same thing.
Exactly, that's why it's gonna get banned. So you don't make it, it doesn't get banned.
Testicular torsion is banned because mana is stored in the balls.
What?
Huh?
I'm gonna cut your balls off if you
With
think
all
that way.
seriousness. That's actually a crime. That is a crime.
Do you start a mirror?
They can't arrest me if they can't find me. It took the tower all of 30 minutes to find me, and that's rare. The tower will usually find people within minutes. They took 30 minutes for the tower to find me and arrest me.
Yeah, I know. I was in a fucking mage's sanctum. I was like, ooh, what's this hourglass? And I turned it upside down. And then... Tower purgation for chronomancy.
Yes, they almost instantly teleported next to you and found you, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, if I commit a regular crime, the tower's gonna come after me, they'll never catch me.
Do you want to be on the run your entire life because you... Am I worth it?
The Tower Purgation is a bunch of assholes who don't like it when you cast specific magics because they want to cast it themselves. So when you cast the magic, they will come and arrest you.
It's the magic police.
Ah. So, like,
They're as
what?
hypocritical as normal police, and as corrupt.
There are some spells that they ban that are
they
reasonable.
part of the island, or
No, they're their own
They're
thing.
part of the etheric bubble.
Yes.
So they're in the.
If you look at the
so
map, you
like
should
the
see
Glass
them.
City, but
Yeah.
they're
Well, the Glass
are
City's
their
not
own
in the
thing.
etheric bubble.
It is not.
It's like
It's on its own
they're like
plane
another floating
area.
island. They're like Aether. Glass City is another plane.
Well, so is it? So what kind of spells are banned other than testicular?
Testicular torsion, men butt crack, wish.
Men butt crack.
I got that one banned.
Somehow
spells that are
people
banned
have told
aren't
me
ba-
about you that I'm not surprised.
Spells that are banned fall into two categories. Either spells that are so powerful it can cause massive implications for the world.
Oh, the wish
like
spell's not that
chronomancy.
bad.
Like time magic?
Depending on how you use it. If you use it poorly, it is. And spells that are, I don't even know the wording of it, like, unreasonably unethical.
Yeah, like menstrual cramps.
I don't think it's that bad. It's like, it's a thing people go through. To say that it's torturous would be to say that people get tortured every month. And that they
Woman, do you enjoy your
that
monthly
would be
menstrual
accurate.
cramps? Or is it torture?
No. Yes.
Would you like it if a mage created a spell called menstrual cramps and started casting it on people?
Maybe.
Okay, Rift, I'm gonna fucking murder you. Don't do this.
Okay, well now I can't do it.
Exactly.
You told me not to.
I could just kill them. I could just kill them right here and right now.
They would you know.
I would what?
Do you want to, I will.
He would not.
He would just
Look, he would not care.
That's what you and Julian told me. You just gonna boom over there on the platform.
I didn't tell you that.
Julian told me
You
that.
can't die. You cannot
He
die.
will not care.
How
Like,
close you can get to death
I have
is
better
a
means
whole
of
nother
telling
thing.
him no.
Like,
Rift?
If you create that spell.
no, I've already
No.
said no. Just shush. I understand.
Okay.
I'm not
Alright.
going to create that spell. I have other spells to work on.
If you cast that spell and you work on that spell,
A spell for bending.
I will find you and I will cast and wish that you never get bitches in your life.
Fuck.
Does that still work if he already has some?
They disappear.
No, it's just confirming for the future.
Damn, I disappeared? That sucks.
You killed Triss. Congratulations.
Womp womp.
I don't know how the whole death here works. You don't die, but you can
Okay,
be close
so
to
the way that I can explain it to you, right? Right now, if I were to take out this and I were to stab you in the head, the island, you don't die instantly from most blows. You are still alive for fractions of the second, and the island will pick up on that, and it will throw a lot of magic at you to make sure you do not die. It's the same thing down
like disintegrate.
in Redwall. It will counterspell it because it knows that it's a deadly spell. There's only specific spells that can go through the bubble, and no one can well, most people cannot cast them. Maybe have an answer.
If no one can die, does that mean people can be gutted and forced to live?
They will be gutted, and then the magic will force their guts back into their body and sew the wound back up. It is the most painful experience you can go through. Right now, if I slit Triss's throat, they will slowly start to suffocate on their own blood until the point where they are about to die, and then the island will mend it and then force blood back into their body. It is the worst thing ever. And you probably do not want to experience it.
What about a spell called Inside Out that takes someone's organs and just...
If it kills them, then it will probably
become
stop
inside
it.
out?
What about time Rubble slammed Flavor Man into ground?
I mean, he was a slaver. He deserved it.
Fair.
Sounds like he deserved it. But, again, it's around the same premise of any time that the person will get close, it will revert their bad body back to stage 1 and stabilize them, but they'll still be fucked up. Triss will still have a nasty scar on their neck from the blade, but
Repeatedly beating
You
it around.
at some
cannot
point,
be killed.
if you start attacking someone and they get onto a critical state and then you attack them again, the island will stop you. And if you attack again, the island will send you back to the Nexus. And if you keep coming back and doing it, at some point the island will completely ban you from the island for an X amount of time.
There is a sentience. There is a
I
sentience
feel
to
like
the island that is
you would
very
have.
powerful.
Well, if you never got critical, then yes.
Yeah. There is a sentience to the island. It is not some kind of rule that you can loophole your way around. It is aware. It is understanding. It can tell when you're fucking around, and you will find out.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. So it's sentient.
Yeah. Think of it as
Assuming
a sentient
the crystal,
being.
wherever it is.
It is everything, and we don't know the details. Those are kept confidential
Obviously.
so that it can't be abused.
There's only a few people that can get through the
And stuff
magics.
That it doesn't really, and the stuff that doesn't really kill you, but is unsavory or.
Yeah.
That's the
torturous,
tower.
It,
Kill someone,
it gets
just
banned by the
open a-
police.
Yes.
Like, you can't even work your way around it. Like, if I opened a portal under you that put you above, I don't know, like a pond of lava, if you didn't want to, the magic just wouldn't work. You would just be standing there on the portal, and you wouldn't go in.
There is technical loopholes to it. If I were to take out a rune and put it on the ground, and I'd say, Triss, pick that up and activate it, and Triss will willingly pick it up and activate it, then you could be teleported away.
With
I think that there's definitely loopholes around it, but because
There's
that's
no
what they're
the
willing.
Fey favors can work as well.
If you're
Even if you
not
don't
willing,
consent to-
it doesn't happen. If you are willing, it happens. It doesn't go through the death thing.
deceived,
If Triss is willing to die right now, they will not die. That's the one thing that does not go through. The island will not let someone die here. However, if I put the rune down on the ground, I say, Triss, teleport, or grab it and teleport yourself away. And Triss picks up and teleports away. They were willing, and then I can go to that teleport, and then I can kill
giving
Triss.
you the trust and. It's
Yes.
Just false trust.
Yes.
You lied. You throw her into.
At that point, it's consent
presumably
without
death
knowledge.
pit or blank. Billboard, you know. She dies.
Yes.
So.
Now, of course, you know, Califax can go through it because he owns the magic, the island. Down in Redwall, I can kill who I want because I'm the mayor there. I can go through their own magic because I need to arrest people. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go through and start slaughtering people. Technically. However,
Here's a question.
yes.
So that's
If you're mind controlled, can you still kill people down there?
No.
Why not?
Because that's someone else forcing me to do something.
Fair enough. Okay.
By
so you're
technicality, I can kill people. However, I feel like a few people called caretakers would be very upset with me, and I feel like that wouldn't actually work.
So Redwall is
powers
within the
that
bubble,
be.
but the place that Julian invited me to, which last city, isn't.
The only places that have a
Under no
bubble
such
is
protections.
here. Okay, well then the Glaciers added it. I know Aether and Redwall have the bubble. Same thing for the swamps of Redwall. However, the reason why Redwall can still be attacked by Daedra is because the Daedra's magic is so powerful and chaotic that they can go through the protections. If the Daedra were to come here,
Think
they
of it as-
realistically could go through the protections.
Think of it as there is a source of that protection that gets weaker the farther out you go. On Aether, it's incredibly strong, so it's hard to get in. Redwall, the distance between Redwall and the swamp is pretty great. You have to take a boat to get to the swamp, so it's easier for them to cut through there. Trying to research Daedric portal magic, but it's fucking weird. Because their portal magic
very
works
fucking
through their
careful with that.
anti-magic.
Because if you open a Daedric portal for yourself and be like, oh, I'll just go through it, we don't know if a bunch of Daedra will come through that. Don't tempt fate. Do it with someone
It's
who
more
is
so-
powerful and they know what happens.
Learning to create the portals in the same way of casting that the Daedra do, so that I can interfere with their portal magic.
I see. Something like
'Cause
that.
Their portal magic, yeah.
Yes.
I'm not creating a
What's that
portal
when
to
it
where
comes
they
to
go.
with spells that don't have like fill space.
Say that again?
Portal mag survival magic and portal magic, right? There's various ways. It's about visualization. If you want to visualize it as folding space, like
No, not fold.
the space
no,
between
filling space.
filling space.
Say,
Filling
well,
someone's lungs with water.
With water.
Oh, so that's just creating things.
Yeah, you just pull
creating-
either from the wave or from yourself to turn the magic into that element.
Yeah, you either turn the magic into the item or you get the item from somewhere else.
Why do you think this well
Water
is constantly
conjuration.
spewing water and has never run out ever?
Yeah.
Isn't there just a
I
drain
wonder
at the
how it
bottom?
works when it comes
Well, yeah,
to
it drains and goes back up, but eventually
fighting
water
people,
evaporates.
Not, you know, residents, but like evil people. How it comes to that when you're like create
How would it evaporate? There's no sun.
sand. For
Water still
example, and you
evaporates
create
even if
in
it
their
is.
bowels, and
It's physics.
they
Water can
die
still
eventually.
evaporate even if it's not inherently hot to the point where the sun.
when it comes to, you know, evil.
I guess at a like very slow rate.
At very slow
figured
rate, but you can
groundskeeper
imagine
just-
how.
I figured the groundskeepers just dealt with it.
You know, the groundskeepers didn't exist here all the time because the magic kept.
If you attack, you know, Daedra, or I'm not sure how you
Yeah.
pronounce it, you know, the evil people that attack Redwall or Aether in general, and you attack them with, you know, create water in wherever their body, whatever in their
yeah.
body is. Does that work? Because
So you're asking about-
You're casting drown. You're filling someone's
So
lungs
yes,
with water
if
or
there's
casting drown.
even if there's not open
stuff like
space, you
that.
can still cast magic. I am a water and metal mage. If right now I wanted to, I could fill Rift's body full of so much blood that they might just explode.
Actually,
However,
we
it's
would
not
both explode
easy.
because
We
you'd-
opposite
if you're using
affinities.
metal, then opposite.
Okay, well we would both explode because opposite. Triss would explode.
Uh-huh. So unless it's interfering with, you know, opposites.
Here's the thing.
It would kill you?
Oftentimes, you need line of sight or line of effect on what you're doing because it's about visualization. It's very hard to affect things without being able to see them because you're stretching your imagination to imagine all conditions. If I walked behind that building and I
Where's your
told you
lungs?
to, yeah, where are my lungs? How am I standing? What am I doing? So if you can perfectly imagine someone's internal organ structure to the point where, like, I know exactly where your lungs are and I can imagine them being filled with sand. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a complicated spell, but it is possible. Filling someone's
So it's
lungs
not
with sand is
impossible,
actually probably
just
very
hard.
good.
Yes.
Yes.
If right now I wanted to teleport behind that tent, and let's say I know what's behind that tent, so I can teleport to it because I know a very good visualization of both islands. However, let's say this is my first day here and I just stood here and I don't know what's behind that tent. If I try to teleport behind that tent, either it's not gonna work, I could miscast and teleport. There could be a lot of things that go wrong. Magic, although it's really cool, is extremely fucking dangerous, and people do not understand the negative effects of magic. If I'm fighting Triss or Rift right now, and they were to start casting, I'm guessing Arcane.
Yeah.
One way I could counter that really easily is using my metal magic. Or if I don't want to get hurt myself, I could just simply pull out one of my rune stones that's imbued with metal magic, walk a good distance away. Alright, go on. Cast it.
According to Califax, that does not work.
Then he needs to make that known because I've been told by it has worked.
Yes.
I will talk to him about that. Because if it's an active rune of a
reason
certain
is
magic, it
because
should.
Magic itself gets hurt by affinity explosions, and so it will seek out, in the same way that the consciousness of Aether seeks out people responsible for harm, magic will seek out the source. That is what I was told. We will find out. You can certainly ask him.
I'll speak with him about that. Because I understand that explanation, however, it's still opposite affinities.
It is still opposite affinities. It would explode. We would both be hurt. Even if you were completely removed from the situation, magic itself would find you and hurt you. It would
I feel
feed
like
back
that's
to
just
your-
him trying to get rid of min-maxing.
Perhaps it's that he doesn't want opposite infinity explosions to be something people do
Can
because
willingly
it's a
do.
second solution. It's
I
a
understand where
consequence.
he's
It's a
coming
bad
from.
thing.
Out of character, I would imagine it like the way, very stupid example, Minecraft, crystal PvP. It hurts you like shit, but it works.
I feel like I can understand
Hello
his
there.
reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want someone to go up to against the big boss and just be like, rune of this magic, rune of this magic, rune of this magic. However, I've already multiple times used that too in duels, so I feel like he should make that very well known.
There's a lot of things. Hello there, sir. Are you?
I just walked
Okay.
in and you immediately start talking about throwing crystals at something. Is there a festival?
We're discussing magic, because magic is very confusing.
So, you discussed magic by... Oh, I didn't quite realize that you were the experimentalists. Okay.
I am.
I am very much the experimentalist.
So it
Magic
is
theory
just you take mana crystals and then you just literally throw it at the wall to see what sticks.
Yes.
Well, you see, actually, I put, I took a mana crystal of fire affinity, and I mailed it through our mail system to someone with an earth affinity. And when they picked it up, they exploded. I then confirmed that it is not illegal to send bombs in the mail.
I feel like there is an oversight somewhere.
A little bit.
You're gonna be hunted down by the magical police.
No.
I've been hunted down by the magical police.
That was for your chrono bullshit magic.
for my chrono
I was hunted down 2 days ago because I casted a spell they didn't like. And it took them 30 minutes to find me. I'm still so proud of that.
Seamus also found me for casting men butt crack too much and hit me with the old dick twist. Which is not testicular torsion. The old dick twist is a different spell.
Question, mending. When it comes to mending, can I mend different
Welcome
stuff
to
different stuff?
Aether.
Or does it have to be the same?
It depends if you can visualize it, yes.
What about mending armor to skin?
No, it cannot be organic.
Nice
Right?
to meet you,
The mending
George.
spell doesn't work on organic
Yeah,
material.
mending cannot affect
Stress?
organics.
Nice to meet
Typically,
you.
you could modify it, but at that
pleasure.
point,
Then you're
mending
making your own
is
spell.
Fixing something.
Handshakes are commonplace.
fixing
You
something,
don't
you're
have to
mending
worry
it.
about any...
Two keys, a
It's
chain,
been
yes.
Using it.
It's been a long time since I've
So you could cast, fuse armor to
seen
skin.
things. Many things.
Very painful to move, you know.
I bet you have.
If you mend chainmail and metal and the fused chainmail with skin and then they move, it would just tear their skin.
A very common one I do is I improve someone's mage armor.
Some things have changed.
I make it stronger so that it
Mostly
doesn't
with
even
a lot
allow
of
air
people.
through, and then they suffocate.
Of course, social dynamics.
And then if they drop the mage armor, I kick them in the balls.
There's a way to do it, but that's also dangerous because your magic's very dangerous. There's a lot of things they can do to counter that. However, people are just not smart enough to think about that.
Yeah, there's a million ways. There's
Because Rift is now openly
magic-
opening up their magic to their magic, and then they could try to send a shock back. There's a lot of things you can do. However, people don't think that way, and they just go like, "Oh yes, you got me."
Forcibly force a mana burn on someone.
Yes, yes, you can.
tricking someone into a miscast is possible. You can interfere with someone else's spell to force them into
If you
miscasting.
grab a mage, an only mage that doesn't use a blade or anything, and they try to cast, I don't know, Thunder Wave to push you away, and you mess with their magic by holding them, and they happen to
That part's confusing.
up.
I know one way you can forcibly put a mana burn on someone is forcing someone to take magic in that the more that they can handle.
The thing that you taught, I don't know, an hour or something ago, wouldn't you be able to transfer a lot of
Mana transference.
into
Yes, you could, in
something
theory,
to then,
At,
Yes.
At that point, you're talking about transferring most of your energy into someone else, praying that they crack. If you fail, you have nothing, they have everything, you're about to get your shit rocked.
Yes.
It's just not worth it.
There's a few things, and this is actually a torture method that people use, is let's say a very weak person who's not magically inclined. Who's not magically inclined here? not fully magically inclined. Okay, I'm gonna imbue this with a high-level spell, or just a lot of fucking mana. And if I walk up and I start pressing this against their skin and forcing them to take that magic in, they will get mana burn.
Ah, they don't know how to hold that much mana.
Yes.
Yeah, well, their body's not trained for it. Magic and mana is like a muscle.
It is a torture method
right.
that people use.
I prefer just a cage of rats that you heat up. Just heat up a cage of rats and have the rats go nom nom through the tummy.
You can take me. Someone take them from me. They just keep screaming help.
Bubbles. Me is the best mage here. Go on, show the people what you can do.
What the fuck?
What do you got?
Bubbles. More bubbles.
It's a lot of bubbles.
It's kind of cool.
Bubbles.
That's a lot of bubbles.
Careful, this is water magic. Don't try to, do anything stupid.
What?
Water
Really
magic
watch
doesn't
out.
conflict with fire magic.
I thought you said arcane. Oh.
I have water magic.
I am arcane.
water
Arcane and water don't conflict.
Shit, I fucked up.
It's earth.
It was earth.
Yeah.
I meant, oh fuck,
It's so
metal. That,
weird.
yeah, I know, I'm having, yeah. No, sorry, I had a stroke. I forgot it was metal.
Weird that earth and lightning don't
blight
conflict.
is the
I've met an earth
opposite.
and lightning mage. They're weird.
And bubbles.
I feel like it should have been a bit better.
Oh, a bubble. Can you throw it?
There's a lot of confusion.
I feel like it follows more than anything.
I meant metal magic, but they're not metal. Oh. Bubble's gone.
I didn't make the rules, okay?
Bubble guns.
You could have. No.
I'm not that old.
Probably. You can tell if a mage is strong if they have a long beard, a big hat, or a midriff.
What?
Yeah.
Metal rift.
That's
What about someone who doesn't have all that but is still a strong mage?
Well, you see, if they're an old, wise man, then they have a long beard. If they're pretentious, they have a big hat. And if they're really confident in themselves, then they don't worry about
Wait a second.
armoring their chest. Or they have big tits. That's also one.
I just realized I have a big hat.
I feel like your view is skewed.
You have a big hat. Or cowls. Cowls are also permissible. I'm in hat gang though.
Skewed.
But
Your views are
typically,
skewed.
visually you can tell a lot about a mage. We're all horrible people. Hate mages.
I made Eugene drink malice.
I'm not that strong,
You have a cowl.
Cut the hood.
Yeah.
I'm a mage. Fuck you.
You're
Clearly not a good one.
you have admitted that you're not a good mage.
I just have more style than you. It's fine. Don't worry. It's okay.
I feel like they're the best type of mage because they're the type of mage to help people
Maybe
and not
400 years ago,
always
Grandpa.
kill people.
How old are you?
I'm not answering that.
I bet you're older than me. Can't believe it.
Probably not.
Okay, how old are you?
Go on, how old are you? Just
69.
that automatically makes you older than me.
Did I give a real number or did I just am I fucking around?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm
He's
420.
fucking around.
And this is a shitty mage right here.
I'm just gonna drain all the blood from your face. You look old. Give you wrinkles.
My skincare routine.
you think the spell
That
Time
makes sense why
Ravage
you
is
go
a
to bed
form
at
of
6 p.m.
chronomagic?
Yes, Time Ravage would absolutely be chronomancy.
What would what if I cast it in the same way, but just using a different way of magic?
I mean, at that point, like,
That
haste
still
and
would be
slow
banned.
aren't time
I
magic,
know.
they're just affecting body functions. So you could just decay someone.
There's people who use their decay magic to stop themselves from decaying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
inverse applications of affinities.
I'm looking right at him.
Yeah. Wait, is Tempest a boomer?
Tempest is... I don't know him too well. I don't think he's that old, but he will be a lot...
He's just an elf,
No.
right? Is he?
No, he's human.
He was an elf.
No.
No, he's human.
Damn.
I've gone on missions
an
with him.
elf.
He's definitely got human ears.
Fair enough.
However, he's gonna be
Maybe half elf, maybe?
a lot older than a normal human because of his decay magic.
Okay, thank you so much.
What's your favorite spell, Victor?
There's a lot. Disintegrate.
Fair enough.
It's a simple spell. Doesn't leave a trace.
How about you two? Well, you I can probably guess. But how about you? What's your favorite spell?
It depends.
Oh, give your complicated answer.
There's so many spells, kind of hard to choose.
Can have sentimental value.
Yeah, there is no spell of sentimental value for me.
It's actually a good question. I want to walk around and ask people what their favorite spells are now.
Yeah, I mean, it says a lot about someone.
What does that say about me?
Your favorite spell set? Yeah. You're brutally efficient. That's what I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's pretty
Sounds
evident.
about right.
What about you, Ararian?
I don't know. Depends on the situation.
Well, we're not talking about, like, what spell you fight with, or what, you know, laundry spell do you use. There's like a million of them. I use Ajax. Ajax the Wise. What spell do you enjoy the most? What has the most meaning to you? What spell represents you in a good way?
I haven't really given thought to that.
Well, you're an adept mage now. You gotta think about your specialties. You can't do everything, so what do you do? Moon.
There's always one spell
Oh, yeah.
that a mage will go to because they know they can cast it the most efficiently and the quickest and without any mistakes in semantics or vocals.
What is your go-to? What is your most natural spell?
Freeze.
Freeze. Very good.
multi-use. Still waiting for that answer.
Spell
Very
I've used
helpful
the
from
most.
when you can't swim.
One that you've used the most, that you enjoy casting, that can be used in the most efficient way that you can find.
By definition. I've not really had the chance to be able to cast magic for a leisurely reason yet.
Well, even without leisurely. Disintegrate isn't really a spell that I go around and cast in my day-to-day life, but it's the one that I know the best, that I can cast without mistake, and it's very useful because it will...
I'll give you an example of the spells I used to need to cast, which is
Oh,
stuff like
that one.
Chant Person.
I like blessing.
Calm Emotions.
Yeah, that's a good one. Those are good ones. They are very useful because they can help out other people, and they can also, well, be used to, well, use people. Hopefully bad people.
Oh, you need those spells. Those are very useful. I like blessing things. Making them stronger.
I like Porbitals.
I'm sorry, what?
Versatile.
Portals.
Like portals. Oh, portals. It's just, you always need a portal mage. It's so common, but there's very few people that specialize solely in it.
And there's very few people that specialize in mind magic. Because a lot of people hate those mind mages.
Yeah, they got a bad rep.
I specialize in support.
I think defense will be me. I specialize mainly in defense.
I'm focusing more on generalized magic right now. Enlarge, grease.
You know magic, not a lot, but...
Well, I mean, my favorite magic, honestly, you know, is portal magic. It's pretty useful.
What about one you can cast?
Speak with Dead, it lets me speak to my parents. So.
There you go. Simple reason like that.
Oh, that's
Not
sweet.
simple, but... Do you cast any magic?
Nope.
What's a spell that you see people cast that you enjoy?
That's a difficult question. I don't see a lot of magic in my home, so.
Yeah, I really can't bring myself to mess with characters.
Really thinking. Sorry.
I don't know, it's like they're just in their own lane, unbothered.
I guess lure.
Or try it.
Not a worry in the
Lure?
world right there.
Fair.
Yeah, it attracts fish.
Interesting.
Well, of spells that I can cast, I suppose it'll have to be Lay on Hands, because it's the only one I can do. But of spells I've seen cast, I suppose for the spectacle, I have a friend back home who has a spell that he calls Horizon Thunder Sphere. I don't know if y'all have heard of it.
What did happen?
Horizon Thundersphere?
No, I don't think so.
Takes a long time to charge up to get the most effects
Yeah.
out of it, but it's basically just a big ball of light.
Yeah, it's a charging spell, which is rare. Most mages want things that come out quick. If you have the time to cast Thundersphere, then it's certainly effective, but most people would prepare for it. You need to count on your allies to keep the opportunity present.
Look at that. Excellent.
You have to have a good team that you can trust.
Yeah.
I think we got that.
You back there.
But yeah.
Favorite magic?
Just meet up with me sometime tomorrow and I can.
Yeah, I says
help
I already
teach you
gave my
if you want.
answer, but I suppose I'll leave it to and assist as a
And I'll hand you that
soulmate.
knife,
It is spells that I'm best at, since I can help with any other affinity, and help someone else with what they are casting.
No rush on the knife though.
And I do also like this. It's just fun.
Well, I'm rushing
I feel like we all wish we could have a little, you know...
I could have a tiny moon like that. That'd be really cool.
I can't seem to remember.
Darkness?
Ever since started
Yeah.
hitting that target dummy.
Dark orb. Spending, yeah.
Good spell, because it allows you to hide yourself or put it on top of people so they can't see. Use it as cover, but that's not physical cover. Still a lot of uses to darkness.
It's not necessarily it's not necessarily a spell, but something I've been practicing a lot is spelljacking, or arcanochronastic rethaumatization. Modifying other people's spells as they're being cast.
It has never happened
It's
before, so I'm really
fun,
confused.
creative. You do a lot with it. You can, someone's casting fireball, you change the condition of explosion to on contact to on create, and then it blows up in their hand. Someone shoots earth spikes at you, you turn them into snakes and turn them back on them.
As far as I remember, some of them
Interesting.
I think my favorite spell that I've seen cast.
I don't know if it's the case for those takers, but you should be careful.
Bubbles is pretty good.
Bubbles is pretty good.
I can see many
However,
uses with bubbles.
any sort of mind magic. People don't like it. However, mind magic is very useful. If you have a very strong mind mage fighting for you in a war, there is a lot of chances that they can cast some sort of fake image of something, a illusionary dragon, to scare off the opponents. At the end of the day, the best type of war is one that there is no bloodshed. There's no loss of lives that are theoretically important.
Yeah. Illusions and enchantments are interesting.
Now, of course, illusions can be used negatively, but
yeah,
good mind magic. People using it for the good of others. You can also use it for...
mind magic.
Go for it.
Continue. The closest I got to mind magic was when I was being chased by
Talking about
swarm of
magic.
bees, and I cast cannibalistic hunger. Fix that problem.
It does sound like it.
Yeah, a lot of magic is just kind of coming up with stuff in the moment and hoping it works. At least for me, it's more flexibly casting. Set spells are rarely what you need in the situation.
It depends on what situations you throw yourself into.
Fair enough.
I'm a very,
With the guard,
same
I'll
type of
find
caster, however, that's because I know for the most part most of the spells I'm gonna need are offensive magics, because that is what I specialize in. However, I do learn smaller things that are more useful, you know, bubbles. Because they're fun.
Yeah. You gotta play with magic. That's, I think, a really interesting concept with it. I would consider all mages to be selfish. Because in the process of learning anything, you're gonna make mistakes. You recognize that risk. Mistakes in magic can hurt a lot of people, complete bystanders as well.
And basil.
And so you are prioritizing your power over other people's safety. That is inherently selfish. Now you can want to do good with it. You can say, I'm going to be a healer and I'm going to heal more people than I ever hurt. But that's just justification.
Yeah, your first 6 times casting healing on a person is going to be the most... won't go well, because if you miscast healing on someone, you could turn their bones facing towards their lungs and all sorts of bad, not fun things.
Cancer.
You give them cancer.
So, I would consider mages to be selfish creatures. And the more you learn about magic, the more you see the walls, the more you try to take them down, the more walls come up. That's why mages fall into this cycle of just seeking power for power's sake eventually. Even the best meaning of mages. That's why I surround myself with people so they act as a buffer. People tell me when I'm overstepping.
Everyone's selfish.
I'm pretty selfish.
In their own ways.
everyone has
Well,
their
I
own
mean,
selfishness.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a normal kind of selfish. It's not overabundance.
Portal magic is a extremely dangerous
I don't understand
thing.
what they're talking about, but it's very fascinating.
I have hurt a lot of people accidentally, but knowing that they would get hurt. Because that was the process of learning. When I started teleporting people to learn how to teleport myself, I wasn't the first one through the portal. If I was, I wouldn't be here.
Classic.
So,
How so?
there are things I'm not proud about. But that's the process of learning magic. You hurt people. Old college method. New college is a lot slower and worse turnover. But, well, worse turnouts. Turnover was insane in the old college.
I've always tried to test my magic on animals rather than humans. Even if they are bad humans I'm trying to kill, I don't want to cast Disintegrate on someone
Yeah,
and then have
you
it
work your way up to it.
disintegrate
You're not-
their leg, their arm, and then maybe an organ, because that would be horrible, and I would not want to put anyone through that pain.
I should be clear, I wasn't sacrificing people.
Okay, good.
I worked my way up until that point, and then when I
It
would
sounded
cast
like you were
portal
casting
and we all had to
very...
go through it, no,
Okay.
I was not intentionally sacrificing people.
Okay.
It was when I didn't know what I was doing, I let other people take the risk instead of myself. That's what it was, and I don't feel good about that.
Makes
But
sense.
I save a lot of people doing what I do now, but it's just justification. Mages are selfish creatures.
Going on the stories of that friend of mine from back home. Not specifically mages of all structures, but it is apparently a rule with wizards back from where I'm from. They have a lot of professional disdain for each other. Mostly because they often reach the same conclusions but from wildly different directions. It's not so much that they despise each other, it's just, I suppose the simplest way, they cannot stand how each of them organize their spells and their education and their learning.
Everyone's different.
One wizard will have all their spells in exhaustive detail in their tome, and they'll hate the guy next to them who is, like, inscribing it on wooden spheres and then hitting them with their staff to cast them.
Mhm.
Listen,
But
one
they
of the
still cast
coolest
the same
mages,
spell.
one of the coolest wizards I've ever seen was a large Triton man, and he had dreadlocks. And the Triton language, because it's underwater, they can't really write on paper, so they use beads of different colors and shapes and sizes, and those beads form letters, and the strings form words. His spellbook was his dreadlocks, and the beads entwined within, and reading off, and he would swirl his dreadlocks around. It's fucking beautiful. There are some amazing wizards with some really interesting foci and forms of magic. The Archmage of Arcane, her foci are knitting needles, and she knits the weave together into spells. Seamus has a salami wand. He has a piece of salami. That's an Archmage's focus. There are some... One of them has a mask. There are wildly amazing casters and interesting people. Mages are some of the most diverse people you'll ever meet. They're all assholes. I hate all of them. They'll all do some pretty fucked up shit, given the chance.
I think the way to look at it is that wizards spend so much time learning their spells is that when they get into a conversation with another wizard on how to solve a solution, each, because they're so learned, believe that their solution is right. If me and Rift wanted to... My simplest one that I always go to, kill you! I might just simply say I'd want to disintegrate you. Rift would want to teleport you into... somewhere.
Squishy.
Sure, Squishy, and then Squishy will eat you.
Hey, you leave Squishy out of this.
Everyone has different things
Wait, we're not
because
killing you? Squishy a meal.
if no, we're not killing you. you know, and then we'll get into an argument. Well, mine's a better solution because there's no trace of you. Well, Rift will say the same thing. There's no trace of you because you are in. Yeah, yours is eco-friendly. You know, because mine could be, you know, a lot of arguments going there. Yeah, feeding the poor. And then you won't want to because you don't want to die, and then you'll have to convince us not to kill you. Not different you.
I might be able to convince Riff because I make
I
a
was gonna
habit of
say,
feeding the poor, and by taking
sure
me out of the
you've been
equation,
eating
that means that
paperwork,
less
but
poor will be
gods.
fed in the long term.
We fixed that. They shouldn't be eating
I don't care
paperwork
about the
anymore.
poor, I just care about Squishy.
Fair enough.
You think we can empower Squishy?
That's what I do.
Everybody
I
knows
summoned
what's good
Squishy
for.
during the war in Rove. And I made them enlarged, and they ate a Daedra.
Oh.
They what?
Yeah. I summoned Squishy during the war in
I don't think
Rove.
they actually ate one. I think they just did enough damage that the Daedra went back to their land. Because if they ate the Daedra, I feel like there would be a lot of negative consequences.
I didn't let the Daedra go back. That Daedra was permanently killed inside of Squishy.
Does a certain DM know
Recover
about
the
this?
piece. Wait. No, I didn't have the item back then. Never mind. I was thinking of a different case.
Good. Because I feel like there's a lot of negative
Have
consequences for eating a Daedra.
No. Yep. I've tracked every Daedra that I've killed.
Plus, out of character, I'm pretty sure that the Squishy has released a list of everything they've eaten, and they said they tried to eat a Daedra,
Yep.
and it didn't actually
Better.
happen.
Yep, that was it.
Because you
I
know.
remember I was trying to seal the Daedra in there.
Okay.
I can't remember
Yes,
whether the
you
seal failed.
planar binding again, something like that. You know, the same thing, and then
Yeah.
it just disappeared.
I got a question for everyone. There's a lot of mages here. There's a lot of people with big hats. There's a lot of people that look like mages. There's a lot of mages that don't look like mages. Why do people come to me so often? When a lot of people don't have a good impression of me in terms of ethics.
I don't know who you are.
You're saying the same thing. Because a lot of people come to me for the
He
same
doesn't know.
issue. And when I first came here, everyone hated me because they thought I was evil.
You look evil.
He does not look evil.
I look like a human. I look like the next person sitting next to me because we are all
raise your
intelligent
hand.
beings. Okay, fine, hold
Raise
on.
your hand if he looks evil.
I look evil, but you look evil too, yeah.
I think my family look evil.
Yeah, you.
I mean, the red eyes, the black suit.
The red eyes, the Inquisitor hats, the
The,
sharp armor, the intense
You were
amount
also
of
a lot
black,
more
the number
serious
of buckles.
when you first came in too.
Well, I had to be. If I came in and started, you know, look, exactly. People think that Inquisitors are horrible things, but that's because the only experience they've had are bad Inquisitors. What is the meaning of
You
Inquisitor?
look intimidating. Someone who searches out and finds things.
Someone who searches out and finds things and also destroys things they call heresy.
Religious.
Yeah.
That's why you get to know the person first. It's not necessarily always religious.
Yeah. People freak out when I say I've known some decent slavers. The slave trade is alive and well in the Underdark, and it's a part of Drow society. It's a terrible thing. They're kept in pretty bad conditions, but there are slaves who are happy. If every slave was really horribly treated, there would be riots and they would break free, because they outnumber people 10 to 1.
If we talk about slaves by keeping someone against their will or keeping someone just under your control.
Against their will, oftentimes, and often it's magically enforced. Drow are a wonderful example.
Yes.
It's ingrained in their culture. It's a bad thing. I don't like it. It should go away. But to say it should go away is to also say that Drow culture is inherently flawed. Well,
They would
that's
also
racist.
cause a lot of
So-
issues. Because if every single slave was released, realistically, not all slaves are also good as well. There's some reason why people are slaves because they committed horrible crimes. If every slave was released into the open, let's say the Underdark, and there is a 1 to 10 scale of slaves down there, there would also be a lot of economical issues. As shitty as that sounds, there would be a lot of slaves looking for homes, and a lot of slaves being hungry and starving because they don't have money.
It'd be a
Worse than they are now, because slaves still get fed, as shitty as this sounds. They still get fed even if it is shit. But then the slaves would have to try to do illegal things to try to feed themselves, which is not a bad thing, but then again... Yes, it depends on the person that owns them. There's a lot of really bad slavers that don't deserve to be around. I mean, most slavers are quite shitty.
Yeah.
However, there are the good slavers that hold really bad criminals and force them to do things. That's kind of the tower purgation I could call slavers, because they are holding people against their will magically.
I do know some slavers who buy people in slavery, and then they just
Reform
give them the
them.
means to work it off. Yeah. And then people buy their freedom through them. That's the best case. But, I mean, you can't say, oh yeah, I know some good slavers. Because people get...
That sounds
upset
really
and be like,
bad,
oh,
yes.
there's wrong of... Yeah. But I got my guard down right now. You all seem like chill folk. This is where I get cancelled in Aether Chronicles.
Yep.
On the board.
Thank God I had my scrying, rune that's sending it to my orb that can be replayed. And I'm gonna take that and project it into the Aether bubble.
Bubble?
I don't know. Just making up words. Yeah, bubble.
Bubble.
Number.
Answer the question that you said earlier about why people come to you when you are often seen indecisive. It's because you speak. That's the short and simple of it. You put yourself out there, you are a large personality who talks a lot. And people are naturally drawn towards that.
Everybody know you're a mage as well.
Yeah, you kind of project that quite easily.
The head. You brag about the head.
Lavender hair.
The
clothes.
one thing that people always gravitate towards is people who will speak their opinion and not give a damn about it. I fucking hate the tower purgation. They're pieces of shit and they do not deserve to be around. Fuck them and fuck everything they do. I will say that with open ears. And I don't care. They could be listening right now. Fuck you, asshole, that grabbed me while I was underwater, dispelled my water breathing, and then made me drown while they dragged me out of the water. It was so fucking stupid, over a little joke that I made that they had to come find me. Oh no, they had to take 20 minutes to find me. They're fucking stupid and horrible. They're pieces of shits. They were putting their hands into my guards' chests and grabbing their hearts and threatening them, over me disguising them to look like me as a joke. Yes.
See, here's the thing.
They put their hands around my throat.
Here's the thing. Same thing with the slaves. If the Tower of Purgation wasn't around, there would be a lot
of criminals because then people can cast what spells they want.
Even worse things, because they would be doing whatever.
However, I fucking hate them. I don't give a shit. Fuck the tower.
I can say that. Fuck the Tower of Purgation coming straight from the Underdark.
I'm not from the Underdark, so I can't say that.
I have a friend from the Underdark, it's okay.
What I would say
is, as abrasive as you are at a lot of times,
you are very helpful. You're willing to help answer questions to anyone that comes to you. You're always willing to help people out. And despite your abrasiveness, there is also kindness there. So.
Where? Are you blind?
Deep down. No.
It's supposed to be a ranger.
Something you gotta dig. You gotta dig deeper.
Wow. Maybe I am. I mean,
I'll dig deep.
I mean,
I will find their kindness somewhere.
Ask the Tower of Purgation. They'll look. They'll root around for it. Oh, you have the knife. You were threatening to cut. Okay.
Cut
I
you
understand
open,
now.
yes, and find
I
your
get the threat
kindness.
now. Yeah, I thank you for threatening me. It took me a second. That went whoosh.
you know, if you didn't have like such a large hat, maybe you would have seen the knife.
Why do you think I don't wear my hat too much anymore? Because I realize when I look at people with this hat on, all the time they can't see my eyes. If I'm looking at Triss, they see the top brim of my hat, and it's kind of
That's
sad.
what the point of the hat is, though. They can't see you. See, here's the thing. I'm not a tall fellow. If people want to look me in the eyes, they better get on their knees.
Easy joke, cannot make the easy joke.
Or I can just lift your hat.
Okay, no, I did. God damn it.
No.
I'm going to find my way out of this conversation. I do not want to know how you make people get on their knees, and that is none of my information. That should not be said publicly. However, you have your own things, I'm sure, and you might have a nice, Triss, are you okay? Blink twice.
Nope, I'm currently not.
They can't blink.
Yep, there we go.
Blink
If
twice.
blinked, then their eyes would be better.
Oh.
Okay. Stop fucking up. Blink twice.
Hold on, Triss, you're hovering.
Blink
Out.
twice.
Your T-pose, you're still hovering.
Better.
Still hovering. Oh, now you're in the ground. Oh, now you're hovering. Oh, now you're in the ground.
They're not in the ground.
Okay, now you're.
I can kill him.
You can
You know what? At this point, do it. It's fine.
I'll find another boyfriend.
Get this as a way.
We'll make this very painful. First, drink this. Next, walk out of Aether.
This is funny.
It is, because I can't see your face, and it makes me really want to kick in your
Hilarious. Yeah,
fucking
that's the
balls.
best part.
Ladies, you're both pretty good girls.
Silence.
You see, when
Sorry.
you do that, I can never tell if you're asking someone to be quiet or actually.
That's the funny part. Because either they are going to
Yeah.
believe that I'm casting it on them and I'm not, or I'm actually am casting it on them. They will never know.
You know what? I'll cast a spell on you, and you can cast a spell on me.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
That don't explode.
How's that?
A little mage duel? Understood.
Little mage duel? One.
Let me get my throat ready for power word.
Everyday business.
It's the middle of town.
If you're going to be fighting, isn't the arena the best place to fucking do this?
One. If you're gonna use a power word, I can use one too. One power word each.
What power word do you know? I'm curious.
It's less of a power word. It's just a word that has power.
Solved. I sent them to hell.
Bubble Man won.
How lovely.
So who's next? Step right up.
I can use vacation in hills.
Wait.
I know a good spot.
We actually sent him somewhere.
sure you'd
but
rather
the
enjoy
next
it.
taken.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know that. Oh, you just...
Ah, Seamus.
How's that?
Oh, great. Every time you show up something.
I wasn't ready.
Hmm?
He has returned.
I don't know what you did.
Rematch.
All right.
That wasn't planned.
That was not planned. No. Do you want to have a quick one word mage duel?
I really want to know what your power word is. I'm curious.
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Would you like to cast first, or shall I?
You.
Understood. Bold!
Pause. As this classifies as a duel, and you are doing this outside of the arena, you are
Bolt
sent
teleport to the arena.
instead.
Can I even do it on this model? No, I can't turn it bald.
Shame.
Shame. No, you can't tell if I'm bald.
I don't think anyone. Hair on the back, but we can just.
Shh.
All right. At 2.
Power word. Pain. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's how you get someone on their knees.
Is that why you're single?
Yes. I sometimes find it funny that that spell hasn't been banned yet because it feels very unethical to cast, but it's fun.
I'm pretty sure it has.
No, it hasn't. It definitely has not because I've seen archmages cast it before. I've seen other people cast it. Sulfur has cast
They're
it.
hypocrites. Sulfur gave a lesson on forbidden magics at the same time you were having your duel with Tempest.
Yeah, I know. I walked
Probably
up and
some people.
I heard
Yeah.
about the wish spell being forbidden, and I proceeded to say fuck you and
Yeah.
casted it.
Yeah. Is that what got the tower?
Yes, that's
on you?
why I was arrested from the tower.
Yeah.
They put me in a jail cell for 2 days, and I could not care less. Next time, I'm going to sit in front of the Nexus in Redwall, and I'm going to wish for a chair, and I will sit on that chair and wait for them to come take me. Fuck the tower.
How about you just wish for them to come get you?
I think that one's a lot better. Don't fuck with magic. It is not fun.
Who wants to fuck with magic? Come on, let's fuck with magic.
There's 2 implications there.
What do you want to do? You want to cast?
I'm gonna
a
dry
ninth
that
level
book
spell?
off.
Huh?
Let's cast Meteor Swarm. You don't want to fuck around? If we get enough mages together, we can cast Meteor Swarm.
I'd rather not try.
What's the point of doing that?
Am I the only one
0
hearing the
point.
joke? Fuck with magic or fuck with magic? I need to leave. Goodbye.
That's. Hey, I think with portals.
I'm not dealing with this here. I'm not dealing with the fucking disaster, the aftermath of whatever the fuck this is.
No, I don't want to
He
either.
feels like they heard 2 implications of something else as well, but doesn't want to say.
Oh no.
I feel like this one's too innocent. Yeah.
I feel like I can hear you if you speak in your mind.
You know, the whole fuck that asshole.
Is it gonna hurt?
Depends on if I roll. How well I roll with disadvantage, because I am still learning it.
Me! Why? Sorry, come. Don't worry about it.
You hallucinating? Are you okay?
He didn't say anything.
No, I know. I know.
Victor, are you on drugs?
Very much so. Who doesn't take drugs? Wizard weed, apparently. That's
Me.
something that's banned. No, I don't take
drugs.
drugs.
No,
I
you
have
told
drank
me to take
poison.
drugs. No.
Me already
Actually, I've
did.
took drugs once.
Weird wizard person. Me still has pipe.
What are you drinking? Victor. Victor.
Poison.
Me drank poison.
I wrote down the name.
Heal.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
They heal.
Yep, they're healing. They're very healing.
Bigger waves, bubbles.
Rolling. Bubbles are very bubbly. Definitely healing bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Along with
100% healy bubbles. Very bubble. Much
I feel like me just felt their shoulder pop. Like
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't do it fully. That's why I went like this and not. Oh.
Me feels like you have a few stretches.
Yeah, I feel like I do.
And a novel of wild magic, arcane theory, and artificing. I am handling the secretarial work for getting the Mages Guild library set up.
The thing.
The thing?
The weird thing that Bubbleman gave to detect.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that elsewhere. Because I don't want to listen
Oh
to
no,
that
we're
shit.
doing that now? I feel like Victor has to go to a very important dinner in 12 minutes.
Well, you can go to that very important dinner. I'll fucking do
Alright,
it.
you have fun.
Magically imbued items, this was. If you'd like, I can.
Hey, don't consent to this.
What?
Just say I don't consent.
Why? What is about to occur otherwise?
I would just say it.
Okay, I don't consent. Behold the power of the jar. It makes someone disintegrate.
You killed him.
Exactly. Yes. Hello. Welcome back. Jar.
I love teleporting. Alright, your turn.
So
Say it.
Exclusively magic around here, or do you have?
Am I
other
gonna say it or am I not gonna say it?
Do you consent? I'm being called. It's time for food. Alright, thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I will see all of you guys later. Maybe tomorrow? We don't know. We will see. I do not know when I'm going to stream next. Yeah, I'll see all of you guys later. Goodbye.